It's Transformers 96 here in the video where I'm going to be reviewing a new Marvel Legends figure, and this time it's from the X-Men Apocalypse Build-A-Figure series, being Psylocke. Very excited to see this one. Most of my Marvel Legends purchases nowadays happen online. However, this wave I've been finding in stores, really at only one store at a Target, but I've went back there a few times and they've restocked on it one of the times. So I found this twice, but at the same store. The first time I found it, Multiple Man was the only one I purchased because they really only had Multiple Man and the Guardian figure, or Gladiator figure, but now I did go back and they had some more, including Psylocke, so I picked her up right away. But overall, liking the package, you know, your standard yellow packaging for an X-Men wave. You have a nice artwork of the character on the back, and then the rest in the assortment. Like I mentioned, I have Multiple Man and Psylocke. Still have yet to find Storm, Sabretooth, and Magneto on retail. All three of those, though, I'd buy right away on retail. Gladiator and Wolverine were there with Psylocke, but I don't want the Gladiator figure at all. I'm hoping just to get his Build-A-Figure piece. And then Wolverine, I'd like to get, but I'd like to get him at a slight discount. I don't want to pay a full $20 for that Wolverine figure since it's mainly a repaint. But overall, I'm very excited for the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. So going over the actual figure here of Psylocke, this was one that I was very excited for. I expected her to be the rarest of the wave, and it doesn't look like she's going to be. It looks like she's going to be a popular one in the wave, but it looks like the rarest one of the wave is probably going to be either Magneto or Sabretooth. So I'm a little surprised. I thought it was definitely going to be Psylocke, but doesn't seem to be quite the case. So going over the actual figure here, it's quite nice. This is a nice, I also like the costume choice here. A lot of times Marvel Legends will make a character that I'm excited about, but they'll just do them in a costume that I, don't even know practically. But luckily here they went with a nice classic Psylocke costume, definitely the one that I would want, so I'm very happy about that. Her face sculpt does look quite nice. I do like the very strict, thin eyebrows. Those are done really nicely, and then the eyes are painted very well. Wish that there was maybe some expression there. I always prefer a head sculpt with expression. There's not really any expression, which is a shame, but overall it does look okay. Her hair, I like the purple of it. It's a nice dark purple, and it is quite long. The way that it hangs is nice. I wish that it had a little bit more wind through it though. Again, facial expression, then the hair with that has a breeze going through it, I'm always really into. So I would have really liked that for this figure. I have to say that that type of hair sculpt would have fit Psylocke really nicely, I feel. The body sculpt is your standard female body sculpt. All the detail from her costume is just painted on there. It's not actually sculpted, which usually I would find disappointing. However, with Psylocke, in the comics, it doesn't look like her costume is any thicker than her skin. So it's very skin tight. It's very much just drawn on, essentially. So this look, although it's not as advanced as some of the other figures, it works better, in my opinion. I think that it very much looks like and captures Psylocke from the comics. My issue, though, with the paint is that it bleeds in the thighs here, just the way that it's painted. It's not super straight. I wish that the lining was a little straighter. Same thing up here. It has a fuzzy texture to it on the sides as the blue meets the skin texture, which is a shame. And it makes the thighs up here a little darker than the actual skin tone down here, which is a shame. And you have a little bit of blue on the thigh there, so just because the colors are so drastically different, they don't meld together really well. So I wish that it was painted slightly better, but I don't mind the fact that it's only painted, not sculpted. Her articulation is excellent for Marvel Legends, of course. Ball jointed head with a hinge, which can look down really nicely. Because of her hair, though, it doesn't really work up wise. She has ball hinge shoulders with a hinge swivel elbow, which can go more than 90 degrees, which is nice, and then hinge swivel wrists with a ball jointed upper torso, which can go back barely at all. She can go forward barely at all, and then side to side she has a slight tilt, and then of course it does rotate. So the torso articulation could absolutely be better though. As far as the thighs, they go up about full 90 degrees, they go to the side a decent amount, swivel at the thighs, double hinge knees, and then hinge pivoting ankles. So overall her articulation is quite good. I just wish that there was a better range in the torso. That's the one place where she really needs the better articulation. One area where this figure excels though is the accessories, because she comes with quite a few accessories and they're really great. And if I'm not mistaken, they're basically all unique to her, or at least she's the first one that's coming with them. I know that sword with the swirl effect is being released with is it something Mary, Typhoid Mary, something like that, but in the Venom wave. So, but you know, technically this one got it first. So I do like the new accessory. I'm going over her little like blast here. I think this looks very nice. Obviously, it kind of just fits in with her fist there and wraps around her wrist, so it holds in quite tight. And then it's a nice kind of just energy blade. This is probably her most popular and well-known kind of weapon that she uses. That little like energy blast of just the little like where it starts off thick for her fist and then goes into like a nice little blade. I think it looks very nice and she holds it very nicely, so I do like that quite a bit. Her kind of Katana Sword does look awesome, and this piece can be removed from it, which is super cool. So if you want just a standard kind of energy blade katana, you can totally do that, or you can just slip this on very easily, and it becomes a whole new thing where it has like this kind of energy swirling off of it, which I think is very cool. That energy can also be put onto this. You know, it's not supposed to be, but you can just kind of like prop it onto this. Let's see here, yeah, to give it like a really, you know, huge blade. It fits in really nicely because, of course, it's the same color, so it doesn't even look like it's two pieces, which I think is really cool. So I've been having fun posing her with that because that just kind of looks awesome. So yeah, let me throw this back on. And then she does come with like a little a face plate mask, which just kind of shows like the energy radiating off of her her skin, which I think is quite neat. So as you can see, it's this. This is cool. This is that's an accessory that you just never see with a Psylocke figure. Like the blade and the sword, those are kind of standard accessories for Psylocke, but you never see like the little energy blast piece. And it doesn't like plug in anywhere. It just kind of is sculpted so that it'll kind of hug the sides of her face and therefore stay in. But I think it looks awesome. I think that she looks great. Doing a little comparison with another figure from this wave. Here she is with the one that I have, of course, being Multiple Man. As you can see, she looks quite nice, you know, in scale, of course. This is your standard female body sculpt. Overall, I find this figure to be awesome. I really love it. I wish that it was painted slightly better, but I think that the figure itself is just absolutely wonderful, and I love the accessories that she comes with. It makes her really fun to pose and makes her look like a really aggressive and cool figure. So overall, that's my thoughts on this Marvel Legends from the X-Men Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Wave Psylocke figure. Let me know what you guys think of her, and thanks so much for watching.